the FDA recalling 12 products from 8 brands of dry dog food.
In 2007, a big pet food problem started. A company in China was adding a fake chemical to pet food. It made the food look like it had more good stuff in it than it really did. That bad food went into hundreds of pet food bags sold in America. More than 8,500 dogs and cats died. Thousands more got very sick kidneys. The companies knew something was wrong for weeks, but they said nothing. This was not a one-time thing. It kept happening, and it still does. Pet food in America makes over $50 billion every year. The big promise is simple. What is in that bag is good for your dog. But tests, reports, and lawsuits show a different story. A story of bad meat scraps, fake preservatives, and labels that do not mean much. Today, we are going to talk about 7 dog food brands you should stop buying right now. We will also share 3 brands that are safe, honest, and really worth your money. Purina has been around for over 100 years. It is the biggest pet food company on earth, owned by Nestlé. It makes over $18 billion a year. You see their bags at every store. For most dog owners, Purina is just what dog food is. Then the FDA started getting reports. From 2013 to 2016, the FDA got over 3,800 complaints about Purina Beneful. Dogs were having seizures. Dogs were getting liver failure. Dogs were dying just days after eating it. A court case in 2015 said Beneful had a chemical in it that can hurt organs. Purina said that was not true. The case was settled. Beneful stayed on shelves. Look at the first 5 things in Purina dog chow: whole grain corn, corn gluten meal, meat and bone meal, soybean meal, animal fat. Dogs are meat eaters. Their bodies were made to eat animal protein. Corn is first because it is very cheap, not because it helps your dog. Corn gluten meal is a leftover from making corn. It makes the protein number look higher on the bag, but does not give dogs what they really need. Old dogs already have a hard time with their kidneys. Low-quality protein makes this worse. Families who buy this food because the price is low often pay in other ways later. Pedigree is made by Mars, the company that makes Snickers and M&Ms. Mars got into pet food in 1935. Today, Pedigree is the best-selling dog food in the world, sold in over 80 countries. The ads show happy dogs running and playing. For years, the tagline was, "Feed the good." In 2012, Pedigree had to recall canned dog food because people found metal pieces inside the cans. Real metal. Not just a bad chemical. Metal in canned food sold to families. Pedigree pulled those cans and said, "Sorry." The story went away. Look at Pedigree Adult Complete Nutrition. First thing, whole grain corn. Second, corn gluten meal. Third, animal fat. There is no real meat in the first 3 things. The kibble pieces are dyed with fake colors. Dogs do not need colors. The colors are there because owners like seeing colorful food. The color is for you, not your dog. Puppies need lots of good protein in their first year to grow strong muscles and brains. Pedigree does not give them that. It sells well because of price and ads, not because of what is inside. Iams was started in 1946. For a long time it was seen as a good brand. Vets liked it. Then Procter & Gamble bought it in 1999. Then Mars bought it in 2014. Yes, the same Mars that owns Pedigree. 2 brands, different prices, same company. Made in many of the same places. In 2003, an investigation found dogs at an Iams research place were being treated very badly. Open wounds. Scared and in pain. Iams said they would fix things, but the damage to their name was done. Look at Iams Proactive Health Adult. First, chicken. Good. Second, cornmeal. Third, chicken byproduct meal. Byproduct meal can include lungs, spleen, kidneys, brain, liver, blood, and bone. It is not always bad. Some organ meats are healthy. But putting it after cornmeal in a food that costs more and claims to be premium tells you what really matters here. If your vet told you to use Iams years ago, it may be time to look again. The company has changed hands twice since then. Royal Canin. Royal Canin started in France in 1968. It has spent 50 years making itself look like a medical brand. The bags look serious. The prices are high, mostly sold at vet offices. costs 2 to 3 times more than regular brands. It is owned by Mars, the same company that owns Pedigree and Iams. In 2018, the FDA sent Royal Canin a warning. Some vet diet products did not match what was on the label. The ingredients listed were not the same as what was really inside. Royal Canin fixed the problem, but it showed something important. Buying food at a vet office does not mean it is better. Look at Royal Canin bags. Brewer's rice is often the first ingredient. Brewer's rice is the tiny broken pieces left over from making rice for people to eat. It has less good stuff than whole rice, it costs less, and it is first in the $60 bag. If you have been paying high prices thinking vet office means better food, now you know. Blue Buffalo started in 2002. Its whole message was, real meat first, no chicken byproducts, no corn, no wheat, no soy, no fake stuff. The ads attacked Purina and Pedigree. People paid double or triple the normal price because they believed the promise. In 2014, Purina filed a lawsuit saying Blue Buffalo was lying. They said Blue Buffalo had byproducts in its food, even though it said it did not. In 2016, Blue Buffalo settled a class action case for $32 million. They admitted some products had chicken byproduct meal in them. A company built on the promise of no byproducts had been selling food with byproducts. Blue Buffalo blamed its supplier. Look at Blue Buffalo Life Protection formula. Deboned chicken is first, good, then brown rice, barley, oatmeal, fine, then pea starch, fish meal, dried egg. The dark pieces mixed in that Blue Buffalo calls life source bits are just vitamins. They are not special. That is marketing, not science. If you switched to Blue Buffalo to avoid byproducts, the 2016 settlement is something you should know about. Hill's Science Diet. Hill's started in the 1940s. It has spent 80 years getting vets to like it. It gives money to vet schools. It sponsors vet events. It is owned by Colgate-Palmolive, the same company that makes your toothpaste. Hill's makes over $3 billion a year. In January 2019, Hill's recalled 33 canned dog foods. They had too much vitamin D. Too much vitamin D makes dogs throw up, stop eating, lose weight, and get kidney failure. Dogs got sick. Some died. By the time the recall was done, Hill's had pulled over 22 million cans, one of the biggest pet food recalls ever, and it happened to the brand vets had been recommending for 80 years. Look at Hill's Science Diet, adult chicken and barley. Chicken is first, then cracked pearled barley, then pea starch, then chicken meal, then corn gluten meal. The same thing in Purina dog chow, but this bag costs 4 times as much because it is sold at the vet. If your vet recommends Hill's, it is okay to ask why. Find out if it is real research or just years of Hill's marketing to vets. Oroy is Walmart's own dog food. Made by Duane Pet Care. Sold only at Walmart. It is the second best-selling dog food in America, about 80 cents per pound. Families without much money buy this food. They love their dogs. They are doing their best. But what is inside Oroy is made for low cost, not for nutrition. Duane Pet Care was part of the big melamine problem in 2007. That crisis showed how little room cheap pet food companies have to check their ingredients. Duane Pet Care even went bankrupt in 2004. Look at Oroy Complete Nutrition. Ground yellow corn is first. Soybean meal is second. Meat and bone meal is third. Meat and bone meal can come from cows, pigs, sheep, or horses. The label does not say which animal. You do not know what your dog is eating. The protein number on the bag is 21%. But most of that comes from plants and mystery meat, not real muscle. If you feed Oroy because it is what you can afford, this is not a judgment. There are better options at the same price. The long-term effects include swelling, bad teeth, dull coats, and shorter lives. Taste of the Wild, launched in 2007, sold as a premium grain-free food. Bison, wild boar, roasted venison, salmon. The words sound natural and healthy. It grew fast. People who wanted better food but could not afford top brands bought this one. In July 2018, the FDA named Taste of the Wild as one of 16 brands most often linked to dogs getting a serious heart problem called dilated cardiomyopathy. The FDA into this from 2018 to 2020. Taste of the Wild showed up more than almost any other brand. The same company also had a salmonella outbreak in 2012 that made 49 people sick in 20 states. Over 18 million pounds of dog food were recalled. Look at Taste of the Wild High Prairie. Buffalo is first. Good. Lamb meal second. Okay. But then sweet potatoes, peas, pea protein, lentils. The FDA found the heart problem was tied to foods high in peas, lentils and beans. Taste of the Wild has a lot of those. The fun words tell you about the meat. They do not tell you what the beans are doing to your dog's heart. If you have a breed already at risk for heart problems, like Golden Retrievers, Great Danes, Dobermans or Boxers, this is a real risk. Now here are 3 brands that do the right things. Acana is made by Champion Pet Foods in Canada and Kentucky. High meat, low carbs. Ingredients come from nearby farms and fisheries. Champion publishes the names of its farm partners. You can look them up. That is very different from the brands above. The first 5 things in Acana Classics. Prairie poultry are free-run chicken, free-run turkey, cage-free eggs, chicken liver, and whole Atlantic flounder. No mystery meat. No plants used to fake the protein number. 31% protein, 17% fat, carbs kept low on purpose. The Clean Label Project, which tests pet food for bad stuff, gave Acana good marks. Acana does not show up in the FDA heart problem data at worrying levels. When people questioned Acana about heavy metals, they shared their own third-party test results. That is what a trustworthy company does. For dog owners who want the most meat in a dry food without paying fresh food prices, Acana is the best choice. Open a bag. The smell is different. Real fat from real meat, not fake smell sprayed on to make dogs eat bad food. Orijen is also made by Champion Pet Foods. It is the best dry dog food you can buy. The original formula has 38% protein. 85 to 90% of it comes from whole animal parts, muscle, organs, cartilage, and bone. It is the closest a dry food has ever come to what dogs were built to eat. The ingredient list reads like a real meat counter. Deboned chicken, deboned turkey, Atlantic flounder, cage-free eggs, whole Atlantic mackerel, chicken liver, chicken heart, turkey heart, whole Atlantic herring, chicken neck, turkey neck, chicken kidney, dehydrated chicken, dehydrated turkey, dehydrated mackerel. This list was not built to hit a number, it was built to feed a dog right. Orijen costs more than almost any other dry food, but the price shows what is really in the bag. Named animals, fresh ingredients, no hiding anything. For dogs with skin problems, belly trouble, or weight issues that have not gotten better on regular food, many owners have seen big changes after switching. Not because it is medicine, because it is real food. The Farmer's Dog. The Farmer's Dog is not a kibble brand. It is a fresh food delivery service started in 2014. They make real meals for dogs using USDA human-grade food. Vets who study nutrition helped make the recipes. The food is cooked and shipped cold to your door. Every recipe is made to meet nutrition standards and checked by a vet nutritionist. The company shares all ingredients and where they come from. Turkey and turkey organ. Sweet potato. Lentils at levels a vet chose to help the heart, not hurt it. Sunflower oil, fish oil, beef liver, russet potato. Everything is named and chosen with care. Tufts University tested the Farmer's Dog and gave it strong marks for nutrition and safety. The food is about 70% water, like real food should be. That means your dog's kidneys work less hard. For dogs with kidney disease or urinary problems, this kind of food is not a luxury. It is real help through the food bowl. Yes, the Farmer's Dog costs more. A medium dog can cost $80 to $100 a month, but you are paying for real food, vet-made recipes, cold delivery, and full honesty. Everything else in this video that costs less is really charging you for the bag, the ads, and whatever is left after spending as little as possible on real ingredients. Stop buying these now. Purina, Pedigree, Iams, Royal Canin, Blue Buffalo, Hill's Science Diet, Oroy, Taste of the Wild. These 3 earned their place. Acana. Orijen. The Farmer's Dog. Your dog cannot read labels, but now you can.